In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel drained and overwhelmed. The constant demands of life, work, and relationships can quickly erode your energy, leaving you feeling depleted and disconnected from your true self. But what if there was a way to master your energy, not just survive, but thrive in every aspect of your life? Enter Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood the test of time and continues to offer profound insights into mastering our internal state, helping us navigate life's challenges with clarity, purpose, and resilience. This isn't just about adopting a set of theoretical principles. It's about implementing actionable steps day by day to reclaim control over how you channel your mental, emotional, and physical energy. Stoicism teaches us that our energy is our most valuable resource, and how we choose to direct it can determine the quality of our lives. By learning to select what is within our control and letting go of what is not, we become better equipped to harness our energy for the most meaningful and productive pursuits. To begin mastering your energy, it's crucial to first understand the importance of selective learning. In today's world, we are bombarded with information, distractions, and endless choices. Our mental energy is often consumed by irrelevant or unnecessary thoughts, opinions, and media. Stoicism teaches us to be selective about what we allow to enter our minds. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This doesn't just apply to material possessions, but also to the constant stream of information we consume. To master your energy, you must become intentional about where you direct your attention. Start by identifying the areas of your life that truly matter and align with your core values. Whether it's your career, relationships, personal growth, or physical well-being. Eliminate the distractions and focus your energy on the things that truly nourish your soul and move you closer to your long-term goals. Another critical Stoic strategy for mastering energy is the concept of Stoic persistence. Stoicism teaches us that life is full of obstacles, and it is through perseverance that we cultivate strength. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of rising above obstacles with resilience, saying, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This mindset shift is one of the most powerful tools for mastering energy. Rather than resisting challenges, we can learn to embrace them. Each challenge presents an opportunity to test our resilience, refine our focus, and strengthen our ability to persevere. This requires a deliberate effort to reframe our perception of adversity, seeing it not as a roadblock, but as an essential part of the journey that sharpens us for greater achievements. One of the most impactful ways to use Stoicism for mastering energy is through the practice of mindful acceptance. Life is unpredictable, and external events are often beyond our control. The Stoics understood that true peace and energy stem not from external circumstances, but from how we respond to them. By practicing mindful acceptance, we learn to control our reactions, freeing up mental and emotional energy. When we resist or fight against things outside of our control, we waste valuable energy. But when we accept the things we cannot change, we create space for our energy to be focused on the areas that matter. This doesn't mean passively accepting suffering or injustices. Rather, it's about acknowledging the reality of a situation without allowing it to consume us. Through mindful acceptance, we become more centered, less reactive, and better able to direct our energy toward the things we can influence. In addition to acceptance, the Stoic practice of self-reflection is vital for mastering your energy. Daily reflection allows you to assess where your energy is being spent and whether it is aligned with your true values. This practice often takes the form of journaling, which is a central aspect of Stoic philosophy. Writing down your thoughts, experiences, and feelings helps you process emotions, clarify your intentions, and evaluate your progress. By reviewing the day's events with a Stoic lens, you can identify where you expended energy unnecessarily and where you missed opportunities to act in alignment with your higher purpose. Regular self-reflection helps you fine-tune your approach to life, making each day an opportunity to refine your energy management skills. Another essential Stoic principle is virtue as the highest good. For the Stoics, virtue is the only true source of fulfillment and happiness. When we prioritize virtue, living with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we align our energy with our highest potential. This means that every decision we make, every action we take, is an opportunity to cultivate virtue. Whether we are engaging in our work, interacting with others, or taking care of our bodies, each moment is an opportunity to direct our energy toward living a virtuous life. By consistently making choices that reflect our core values, we reinforce our sense of purpose and inner strength. This alignment of energy with virtue leads to a life of fulfillment, as we begin to recognize that true success comes not from external achievements, but from the integrity of our character. The next key concept in mastering your energy is emotional regulation. The Stoics taught that emotions, while natural, should not dictate our actions or drain our energy. Instead of being swept away by emotions like anger, fear, or frustration, Stoicism encourages us to maintain control over our emotional responses. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding them and choosing how to respond. The Stoic practice of examining our emotions before reacting helps us preserve our energy and make decisions that are aligned with our rational thinking. By training ourselves to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, we conserve our emotional energy and prevent it from being wasted on situations that are beyond our control. Over time, this practice leads to a greater sense of emotional mastery and the ability to face challenges with equanimity. Mastering your energy also involves self-discipline. The Stoics recognize that discipline is the key to cultivating long-term success and well-being. Self-discipline allows us to resist distractions, stay focused on our goals, and make decisions that align with our long-term vision. Without discipline, our energy is scattered, and we become vulnerable to the whims of external circumstances. Self-discipline requires us to stay true to our values, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. By consistently practicing self-discipline, we develop the mental toughness and resilience needed to stay on course and make the most of our energy. Finally, the Stoic concept of amor fati, the love of fate, can be a powerful tool for mastering energy. This principle encourages us to embrace everything that happens in our lives, whether good or bad, as part of our journey. By accepting life's inevitable ups and downs with gratitude, we stop resisting the flow of life and start to flow with it. Amor fati teaches us to appreciate even the most challenging experiences as opportunities for growth. When we embrace our fate with love and acceptance, we stop wasting energy on resentment, regret, or frustration. Instead, we channel that energy into growth, learning, and self-improvement. In conclusion, mastering your energy through Stoic practices is a transformative journey that requires intentionality, patience, and resilience. By adopting the Stoic principles of selective learning, persistence, acceptance, self-reflection, virtue, emotional regulation, self-discipline, and amor fati, you can redirect your energy toward what truly matters, cultivating a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. Each day presents an opportunity to practice these principles, gradually shifting your mindset and habits to align with your highest self. As you master your energy, you will find that life becomes less about surviving the chaos and more about thriving in it. The wisdom of Stoicism empowers you to not just live, but to live well, with focus, balance, and a deep sense of inner peace. As you begin to incorporate these Stoic practices into your daily routine, one of the most transformative effects will be on your ability to manage distractions. In a world filled with constant notifications, external pressures, and the never-ending hustle, it's easy to lose track of your energy. Stoic teachings remind us that our attention is a limited resource, and where we focus, it is critical to how we navigate life. The ability to block out distractions and immerse ourselves in what truly matters, whether it's our work, personal growth, or relationships, becomes a superpower. To master your energy fully, it's essential to learn how to protect your focus. Stoicism teaches us to be proactive in creating a life of intention, where we choose what to engage with rather than react to whatever comes our way. This deep focus on the present moment not only conserves energy, but also elevates the quality of our work and interactions. When you are fully present, you make better decisions, deepen relationships, and unlock creative potential that otherwise lies dormant under the weight of distractions. In the process of mastering your energy, you will also become more attuned to the power of your own thoughts. The Stoics teach us that our inner dialogue significantly shapes our reality. Every thought we have is a tiny decision that either drains our energy or empowers us. A negative thought, such as, "I'm not good enough," or "this situation is too hard," will deplete us, while a constructive thought like, "I am capable," or "this is an opportunity for growth," will amplify our energy. Through mindful awareness of our thoughts, we gain control over them, and in doing so, we regain control over our energy. Instead of being at the mercy of our emotions and unconscious patterns, we learn to guide our thoughts intentionally, creating a narrative of strength, focus, and resilience. This mental discipline aligns perfectly with the Stoic practice of differentiating between what is within our control and what is not. If a thought or belief is not helpful or productive, we learn to let it go, reserving our mental energy for the things that serve our growth. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we have. In a world that often promotes the pursuit of more success, more possessions, more recognition, the Stoic approach teaches us to appreciate what we have in the present moment. By regularly reflecting on our blessings, we shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. This gratitude doesn't just feel good, it also saves us energy. When we focus on what we already have rather than what we don't, we conserve the emotional and mental energy that would otherwise be wasted in feelings of jealousy, dissatisfaction, or desire. This attitude of gratitude shifts our focus toward the things that truly matter: our health, our loved ones, our purpose, and strengthens our connection to life itself. It is in this space of appreciation and contentment that our energy can flow freely, unimpeded by the constant longing for more. Moreover, mastering energy involves a constant process of renewal. This is where the Stoic practice of self-care comes in. Far too often, we neglect the importance of recharging, thinking that our energy is infinite. But Stoicism reminds us that we are mortal, and our energy is finite. It's essential to carve out time for rest and rejuvenation, whether that's through physical activities like walking, yoga, or meditation, or through quiet reflection and rest. The Stoics were aware of the balance between action and rest, recognizing that the body and mind require recuperation in order to continue performing at their best. When we neglect this need for rest, our energy drains, and we become less effective in our pursuits. By prioritizing self-care and allowing time for recovery, we restore our physical, emotional, and mental vitality, enabling us to return to life's challenges with renewed strength and clarity. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the idea of embracing hardship. This is perhaps one of the hardest principles to practice, as it goes against the grain of modern society's desire for comfort and ease. Yet, the Stoics understood that hardship is an integral part of life's flow and, in many ways, the catalyst for growth. When we face difficulty head-on with a mindset that it is an opportunity for growth, we stop wasting energy on resisting or resenting the challenges we encounter. Instead, we channel our energy into adapting, learning, and growing stronger. The more we embrace hardship, the more we train ourselves to handle adversity with grace, dignity, and resilience. Life's challenges no longer drain us. They invigorate us, providing the energy and wisdom needed to live a full and empowered life. This idea of transforming obstacles into opportunities ties into the concept of eudaimonia, the Stoic vision of a flourishing life. Eudaimonia is not about external success or accumulation of material wealth, but about living in harmony with our nature, using our energy to cultivate wisdom, virtue, and inner peace. The Stoics teach us that we are at our best when we align our actions with our core values. And when we do so, life becomes a journey of continuous growth. Instead of merely enduring hardships, we learn to find meaning in them. By embracing this mindset, we become less susceptible to external influences and more connected to our inner source of strength and energy. A key component of eudaimonia is living a life of purpose. Energy that is aligned with a clear sense of purpose is far more sustainable and fulfilling than energy spent on trivial or short-term pursuits. Stoicism encourages us to regularly reflect on our purpose in life, why we do what we do, what we stand for, and what legacy we want to leave. When we live with a sense of purpose, every task, no matter how small, becomes meaningful. Our energy is no longer scattered or wasted on fleeting desires. Instead, it is focused on our larger mission in life, and this alignment brings deep satisfaction and fulfillment. By ensuring that your daily actions are in harmony with your purpose, you master your energy, creating a life that is both powerful and meaningful. As you continue your journey to mastering your energy through Stoic philosophy, remember that this is not a quick fix or a one-time effort. It is an ongoing process of self-discovery, practice, and refinement. The Stoic teachings are not about perfection, but about progress. Every day presents a new opportunity to practice these principles, to refine your energy management skills, and to become more attuned to your true self. In the end, mastering your energy is about living a life of intention, purpose, and alignment with your highest values. Through Stoicism, you not only learn to navigate life's challenges, but to thrive in them, turning each obstacle into an opportunity for growth and each moment into a chance to harness your inner power. By continuously practicing the art of energy mastery, you will unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment and peace, transcending the chaos of the world and living with clarity, strength, and resilience.